make an upfront statement about this being a remote hearing?
Yes, you should be reading the fee hearing notice that was put in the paper.
Okay.
Thank you.
I will read it verbatim, Lynn. Thank you.
You're good to go whenever you're ready.
Thank you. And good morning. I'm Mark Ellis, Town Manager, and this is the Town of Barnstable's public hearing on changes to various permits and program fees that will take effect on January 1st, 2021 within the Town of Barnstable, being held here on November 17th, 2020 at 10 a.m. The hearing is physically closed to the public, but public access is available in real time through Barnstable's Channel 18 and Zoom. Those wishing to provide public comment may do so by accessing the meeting via the Zoom link or telephone number and access code provided on the town's website. Information regarding the proposed changes will be available on the town manager's page of the Town of Barnstable's website on beginning November 10th, 2020. All right, so again, these are the calendar year fee hearings for 2021. So these are any proposed changes to fees that fall under the town manager's approval commencing on January 1st, 2021. At this time, we have two areas of proposed fee changes that both fall under our Department of Marine and Environmental Affairs. And so the first set of fees that I will ask our department head or his designee to speak to are the Town of Barnstable marina rates. And at this time, I will ask Derek Lawson or his designee to do that presentation. Derek?
Yes, good morning, Manager Ells. I am going to have Harbor Master Taylor read the justification and the rationale for the marina proposed changes.
Thank you.
Good morning, Manager Ells. Brian Taylor, Harbor Master, Town of Barnstable. Real quick, I'm going to work down the proposed marina rates, the changes that the Marina Enterprise Program are proposing for 2021. The current winter storage rate is $30 a foot. We're looking to decrease that rate to $20 a foot. Currently, we are not getting the usage for the winter storage at Prince Cove Marina. Most of that is contributed to the fact that we don't allow them to wash their vessels off at that location, power wash or bottom paint. But we're looking to entice some of the storage that's located there, so we want to decrease that to $20 a foot. Bismore Park, transient recreational usage is currently at $2.75 per foot per day. We're looking to increase that to $3 a foot per day. Commercial is currently at $1.50 a foot per day. We're looking to increase that to $1.75 a foot per day. So increases of 25 cents for both recreational and commercial for in-season rates. Off-season rates, we're looking to increase the recreational to $9 a foot per month, which would be a $1 increase. It's currently at $8 for recreational usage, and to $8 a foot per month, which would be a $1 increase for commercial, and it's currently at $7 a foot per month. So a little change at Bismore Park Marina. Prince Cove, same thing. We're going to do a 25 cents increase for recreational transient dockage and commercial transient dockage. And we are also looking to increase our off-season rate for recreational and commercial by 25 cents. Barnstable Harbor, same exact thing. We're looking to increase 25 cents for off-season and 25 cents for in-season, and that would be for recreational and commercial. Gateway Marina, we're looking to increase as well for 25 cents for in-season. For commercial and recreational usage, we really don't have the off-season usage of that location due to some of the ice buildup. Recreational usage, we're looking to increase our daily electrical charge from $7.25 a day to $10 a day. That would be an increase of $2.25. Excuse me, $2.75. The 2020 season electrical rates, which are an in-season and off-season rate, we're looking to increase from $415 to $500, and $690 to $725. We're going to leave our offload fee the same, and all other fees we are proposing to leave the same for the Marina Enterprise account. If approved with the anticipated additional revenue, I'll request in the FY22 budget process an increase in operating expenses with a focus on dock replacement line items in the Marina Enterprise Fund. The proposed increase for electrical services is due to the increase in the cost of electrical services. And if accepted, we will help offset some of the electrical services charges that we currently have in the Marina Enterprise program. These proposed fees keep us in line or below other municipal marinas on Cape Cod for the going rate of transient dockage and electrical services.
Are there any other proposed fee changes at this time, Brian?
No, sir.
Now, do these fees get reviewed by Waterways Committee?
Yes, sir. They have been reviewed by Waterways and supported.
Thank you. At this time, Mark Milne, do you have any comments or questions on this?
I would support these fee increases based on the operational needs of the Marina Enterprise Fund.
Okay. Director Milne, is there a time frame within which these fees need to be approved?
I would defer to Director Lawson because they would need to communicate this information to their customers, and I'm not sure what lead time they would need for that.
So but for tax or budget purposes, if I give my approval this calendar year, that is adequate, short of Director Lawson saying to me, I really need to know by such and such a date so that I can notify my user.
That is correct.
Okay, thank you. So, Director Lawson, I'll ask you to advise me. Is it December 1st, or is it 30 days from now, or what would be your request?
Yeah, Manager Ellis, I believe 30 days would be sufficient to allow anybody to respond to these proposed changes.
Okay, thank you. I have no further questions at this point. I would open it up to ask, certainly Council, I see our Councilor from West Barnstable is here, Chris Clark. Councilor Clark, did you have any questions of us? Seeing none at this time, certainly allow for the Councilor to join us and participate, certainly if there are any at any point. Lynn Poyan, do we have any public wishing to ask questions at this point?
Not that I've seen come in.
Okay. Is there any further communication that you would recommend out to our public on how to access this?
We would be happy to send out a press release as well as include an e-news and on Channel 18 and the town's website.
Okay, so for our viewing public, if you haven't joined us through Zoom or called in, I'm going to take these fees under advisement for 30 days, at which point I will review any further comment and then move forward with approval of these fees as proposed or approval with modification. Is there any further discussion at this time? Councilor Clark, any comment at this time?
No, thank you.
Okay. Thank you for joining us, Councilor Clark. Okay, so at this time, I will take our municipal marina rates under advisement. The second area within our Marine and Environmental Affairs Department that has proposed fee changes is our Sandy Neck Beach Park fees. And at this time, again, I will turn it back to Director Lawson to present or to delegate to his staff for presentation.
Yeah, thank you, Manager Ellis. I would ask Nina Coleman, who is the Sandy Neck Beach Park Manager, as well as the Natural Resource Director, to have her justification in proposed fee changes. Thank you.
Coleman, speaking as the Sandy Neck Park Manager. Proposed fees for 2021, we would like to start with an increase in our special permit fee for campfires. This would be campfires on the public beach. Just to clarify, all off-road vehicle permits come with a campfire permit. So this would be just for folks who wanted to come in who didn't have an off-road vehicle permit and use the public beach area. We would like to go from our current fee of $5 and increase that to $20. We would be using these funds to cover the costs of service, including permitting, enforcement of time frame of those fires, handling the user group, and also beach cleanup after the fire. Moving on to our off-road vehicle permit, every 2 years per our performa, our enterprise account performa, we increase our fees. And thus it's been 2 years since we increased our off-road vehicle fees. We're proposing a $5 increase for our resident fee to go from 90 to 95. This is for the full year off-road vehicle permit. Our non-resident, we go up $10 every 2 years. We would like to go from 180 to 190. Our cottage owners, so those are the folks that own property on Sandy Neck, we'd like to go from 35 to 40 for that permit. And then trailers, would be like a boat trailer or utility trailer. We'd like to go from 25 to 35. This follows the expense increase for providing services such as sanitation equipment, rubbish removal, and police details. Those costs continue to rise. We would like to propose a new permit time frame. So we're finding that our fall is an extremely busy time of the year for off-road permits. This is when the beach reopens all the way. Our weather is gorgeous in the fall, and we would like to recoup some of the costs to provide services from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. We'd like to create a fall off-road vehicle permit fee. So folks could buy the permit the day after Labor Day. It would be a reduced amount of for that fee. We'd like to have our residents at $50, our non-residents at $100, and our cottage owners at $15. So that fee would be from Labor Day, the day after Labor Day, to the day after Columbus Day. And then we would have a winter off-road vehicle permit fee, which would stay the same, except the cottage owners, which would stay at 15. So essentially, we'd go from having 2 fee structures for our off-road vehicle permits to having 3 fee structures, depending on when the patron purchased the permit. The only other note is campers. We continue to have quite a few campers on our beach. There may be a reservation fee next year. We're trying to go paperless and move everything online, including reservations. So there may be a fee associated with that, depending on the software we go with. And finally, we'd like a 2-wheel drive camper test fee. This is a one-time fee. If somebody purchases a new camper or they're a new applicant, we do require that they have an officer go out on the beach and ensure that that camper can traverse the beach safely and without getting stuck. And that would be a one-time fee of $25. And that concludes our proposal for 2021.
May I ask one question of clarification?
Please.
So under winter off-road vehicle or RV permit, did you cover that one for the cottage owner, that proposed change? Did I just miss that in your explanation, or was that?
I briefly said the cottage owners would stay at 15. We're just trying to be consistent.
Would stay at 15? Okay.
Yeah, because it would already be at 15 because of the fall fee. So cottage owners would have.
Understood. Okay, understood. Okay, I understand that now. Okay, thank you. Okay. At this time, Director Milne, do you have any questions?
Thank you, Mr. Manager. Yes, for Director Coleman, would the estimated revenue that this would generate on an annual basis is about $42,000 of additional revenue? Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct on a regular year. You have a lot of unknowns next year, so that was calculated.
It's all dependent upon activity, and a lot of things impact activity out there, as we know. So, no, I would, Mr. Manager, I would support these proposed fees based on the operational needs out there at Sandy Neck.
All right, thank you, Dr. Milne. Same question as last time. Has the Sandy Neck Board reviewed, and do they support these proposed fee changes?
Indeed, we had 2 meetings with the Sandy Neck Board, September to review, and then October, the Sandy Neck Board endorsed the proposal as I presented it on the 19th of October.
Thank you. So at this time, these are the proposed fee changes at Sandy Neck Beach for calendar year 2021. Is there any comment? And I'll first ask Councilor Clark, who's with us. Are there any comments or questions?
No, thank you. I heard the presentation at the Sandy Neck Board meeting, so I think the opportunity to weigh in on it. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Lynn Poyant, is there any public who wishes to comment at this time?
There is not, Mr. Town Manager.
Thank you, Lynn. So again, same question, Derek. I would like to give a 30-day period for public to comment. And at the conclusion of that 30-day period, I would approve the fees as proposed or modify the fees based on comment. Would that be acceptable?
Yes, I think that would be sufficient. Thank you.
Okay. Well, seeing no further comment at this time, I'll take the Sandy Neck fees under advisement. And I will also close this public hearing on proposed calendar year 2021 fees and issue my approvals or approval with modifications 30 days from now. Thank you all for attending. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.